just as effective as on the ground, and in some cases can be better, but in some cases it can be worse as well. It depends on the implementation for that particular course. And you can't just assume because it's online it's going to be better. And there are variations in how students learn and what might be best for them, and some may flourish in an online environment. Some may need to be nurtured more in an in-person, face-to-face environment. And I think that's one of the things we want to do, is to provide a variety of options so the students can find what works best for them.
Commissioner Quinn?
Dr. Williams, I guess I had a couple of questions based on your written testimony, which was similar to what you summarized. But you said, I think, and you also have it in writing, that the System-Wide Educational Policy Committee is developing a course offered to non-UC students who can earn UC credit. Does that mean that UC students on a different campus cannot take that class and get credit?
So the effort has been to develop courses at a campus by faculty on that campus, approved by the academic senate on that campus, and they're initially offered to students on that campus. After they've been offered once and we're assured that the course is running as we think that it should be, we are opening up the course with the consent of the department and the instructor to enroll students from not already enrolled in the UC campus. As I mentioned before, it's currently fairly difficult for students from other campuses to enroll at another UC. It's possible, and that could be available to anybody who wanted to right now, but it's tedious. We're trying to facilitate that process. By enrolling non-UC students, we're trying to provide access to students who otherwise might not be able to take a course from UC to do that.
Okay, so it might be possible for someone at NYU, for example, to take a class from Davis, but not a student at UCLA? Is that what I understand?
No, I mean, a student from UCLA has the ability to access that.
Right,
it involves right now what's a kind of a paper-based process.
Right, but perhaps not to get credit. Is that what?
No, that's to get credit. Sure.
He can get credit.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, then I am confused. So a course that's developed at a UC campus online for students on that campus and is available on that campus and working well and the faculty's happy with it, can students at all other UC campuses then take that class for credit? For credit, that's the question.
You know, that's where there is a process by which they can do that. It's not set up to allow a lot of students to do it because there's not funding, for example, for students who take a course at another campus. Each campus gets funding for their students on their campus, but not for students that come from another campus. And that's one of the things that we're working on developing, is the ability to provide that funding across the campuses.
I see. So you're saying there may be some additional expense to Davis, for example, to offer that course to a UCLA student.
Davis will have to pay for instructors or teaching assistants for that. And right now they don't have a source of funding for that. But you could think that if they're coming from another campus, that campus now is not providing that course, so they're not incurring the instructional costs. Right. So presumably that could come with the student and help fund what would happen at Davis.
Okay. Now there was a sentence here I just didn't understand in the written testimony. Say faculty have been supportive of the educational goals of UCOE, but also critical of the funding structure and process used to initiate the program. And can you elaborate on that a bit? How have they been critical?
Well, the way that this program that I'm involved with now was funded was through a loan that Bob mentioned in his talk. It was a loan from UC to support this development. It's had as its primary goal developing courses that are useful to UC students, but part of the repayment of the loan is predicated on being able to enroll students who are not currently UC students to provide an additional stream of funding. That process has been very difficult as things have evolved over the last couple of years.